Early this morning, the violence found in Shakur's music and private life may have caught up with him. The rapper was critically wounded in a hail of bullets outside a New York City recording studio. According to police, the shooting started after 3 gunmen approached the rap star and his bodyguard, demanding they turn over their jewelry. Shakur was shot 5 times with wounds to the head, groin area, and hand. His bodyguard, Fred Moore, was also wounded. A witness at the scene heard the rapper yell out, "Who shot me?"
Can you tell me, was this a random shooting?
No comment. At this time, investigation's going on.
Do you think it was a premeditated shooting? Do you think someone was waiting for him?
The shooting is currently being labeled a robbery attempt and came just 1 day after Tupac lashed out at the woman who charged him with rape last November.
The only time ever there was an act of sodomy, she admitted she did it to me. I should be, putting charges on this girl who sodomized me on the floor of a dance club.
The outspoken rapper was as combative as usual as he waited for the jury to determine his fate on the sodomy and gun charges stemming from the woman's charges.
I'm not saying I'm a thug because I want to rob you and rape people and things. I'm a businessman.
The shooting of Tupac Shakur here in New York City once again underscores the incidents of violence that seem to have surrounded this man ever since he shot to superstardom in the world of music and entertainment.
I think that there will be people who will say this is something that he brought on himself.
Alan Light is the music editor for Vibe magazine.
I think there's been a real sort of ticking time bomb sense around Tupac that something bad was going to happen. Whether it was going to be something he did or something that was done to him.
Sometimes labeled a gangster rapper, Shakur's music often spoke of violence and even shooting cops, and its content has received strong criticism recently. Community activist Al Sharpton.
We're saying that you use the influence in a constructive way, or we're going to turn you off. You had a right to say it, but we also have the right not to hear it.
But Shakur's private life has drawn more attention than his music. The rapper has been arrested 10 times since 1991. The release of his first album came 1 month after a 6-year-old boy was killed by a stray bullet after Tupac got into a fight, although witnesses said it wasn't Shakur who fired the shots. In October of '93, he was allegedly involved in a shooting of 2 off-duty Atlanta policemen. Mark Whitwell is one of those officers.
They tried to kill my brother, my wife, and me.
Whitwell says a traffic altercation between him and Tupac and his entourage resulted in Whitwell's being shot in the back. Charges of aggravated assault were filed against Whitwell and Shakur, but all charges have since been dropped.
I think he's a menace and a hazard to everybody in society.
Shakur's legal problems continued. Last May, he was sentenced to 15 days on a California road gang and 30 months probation for attacking a director on a music video set.
The city attorney, for sure, without any additives on it, got something against me. She's really got my poster up over her bed. She almost cried because I didn't get 6 months.
Despite his legal problems, Shakur has still maintained a successful music career. He also appeared in films, most notably Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson. However, yesterday, before the shooting, he claimed he was being persecuted by the press, and the charges against him have been blown out of proportion.
My whole life has been turned around. I lost every job. I lost everything, every opportunity. I can't buy cars, can't get rent, can't get none of that. But I'm still a survivor. I'm still coming to court, still smiling, still signing autographs. But soon I'm going to go crazy.
Well, Shakur underwent surgery earlier today. He's listed as serious but stable.